Welcome back here to Adelante Chicago. Thanks for sticking with us here this weekend. An exhibit that highlights fashion, culture, and Puerto Rico's history. 3 generations intertwined by lace is one of the newest exhibitions at the National Museum of Puerto Rican Arts and Culture. And who better to talk about all of this in this unique and incredible exhibit than the CEO of the museum, Billy Ocasio. Is so good to see you. Thank you for being here with us.
Thank you for the invitation, Lourdes.
Of course. You always have magical and extremely beautiful exhibits at the museum, and this is one of them. And you actually brought me a book, which we'll talk about a little bit.
Okay.
So tell me about this exhibit. Lace, right? It's not something that I would have thought, okay, this is going to make for a beautiful show, but it sure does.
Well, you know, the art of making lace is just in itself just a wonderful, beautiful sort of practice. In Puerto Rico, it's called mundillo, so it's the bobbing of lace to make these exquisite dresses. And so this exhibit really deals with 3 generations of women. Miri Alango, so it's really a kind of an honor to her legacy. So it's Millie Arango, who was the grandmother, and who she was a fashion critic in New York, and at the age of 37, decided she was going to become a fashion designer. And so she went to Puerto Rico and started. But then her daughter, when she got sick, her daughter had been spending time in the fashion houses of Paris. And so when she got sick, her daughter returned back to Puerto Rico. And when Millie passed away, her daughter, Lisa Capelli, decided to pick up the mantle and continue with her mother's legacy. And now they have a 3rd generation, which is Lisa's daughter, Cecilia. And Cecilia has been in New York learning the business aspect of it and all of, the different fashion houses and how that all works. And so her and her mother now work together to continue 3 generations of lace making. Okay, so I am looking at this video, and did they loan out these dresses to you, to the museum, to showcase them? It's curated by Anthony Aponte. And Anthony Aponte has a museum of fashion history. And so everybody has loaned their dresses to him. So he came with 50 beautiful dresses. And it spans the generations from the 70s up to today. It's a beautiful exhibit. And I think it's so interesting that you said that this is called mundillo. Mundillo, which is... it's the art of bobbing lace together. And it's particular to Puerto Rico? It's particular to Puerto Rico. Okay. It's hours and hours of work. But at the end of the day, you come out with these beautiful, exquisite dresses that people pay thousands of dollars for. And they're made by hand. And they're made by hand. Every one, it takes hundreds of hours to make, and it's all made by hand. Okay, and I told you that, as you know, I've lived in Puerto Rico for 10 years, even though I was born here in Chicago. But I mentioned to you that when I was a kid, my mom had a dress made for a communion. And I said, wow, these dresses look a lot like that dress. So it's not unusual for people to maybe have a dress sort of like that. Especially First Communion dresses. A lot of them were made with lace or lace overlay. Yeah. And all the lace is hand-painted. None of it goes through a machine. Everything is done by hand. Okay, I'm going to go home this afternoon, and I'm going to look and talk to my mom about this, because I want to pull out the dress and see if it is very similar. It seems to me from what I remember. Okay, you've got a lot of things going on at the museum. My producer says Diasporic Collage. What is that? Diasporic Collage is a brand new exhibit. Just opened up in March. We're going to have it through January, and it really deals with Puerto Rican artists that originated from Puerto Rico, but then migrated to other places. And it combines them with artists who were born or originated outside of Puerto Rico. Have a connection to Puerto Rico. And have now moved back. So it's a connection between them. But it really tells the story of the migration of the Puerto Rican people in the diaspora and on the island. It starts off with... beautiful pictures, wonderful pictures from Frank Espada, who was the one who kept the history of New York Puerto Ricans alive through his photography and told the story. But then it deals with a lot of other artists. Actually, there's 3 of them from here, from Chicago. Edra Soto is one of the invited artists. Brenda Torres is another one. And then you have Rebel Betty. Okay, awesome, amazing pictures. And then lastly, we can't have you go without talking about Barrio Arts Fest. And you've been here before to talk about this, and it's such a fun event. It's our 26th year doing Barrio Arts Fest. It's a free event. It's going to happen July 11th and 12th, and we ask for people to just come out and enjoy themselves. We're bringing in groups from Puerto Rico that are going to be here performing, and it's a great time. It's food, it's 70 vendors, a lot of arts, and a lot of great music, local and from Puerto Rico.
Yeah, and this is something that you've been doing every year, and it seems to grow every year, right?
It grows every year. I think if you remember, last year was our biggest one. But I think that was due to ice coming into our museum 3 days before the festival, and people just wanted to show their support.
Yeah.
So we're asking people, let's continue that, because it's, it's about supporting our local artists and artisans.
Yeah, our local artists, and also when you talk about Puerto Rican arts and culture, it is such a big part of the island and such a big part of sort of that Puerto Rican community.
Yes.
And so you showcase sort of these artists that normally would not have a platform to
Correct.
really highlight their work.
Correct. And we have a whole new space that we could use this year that we never had before. So we created an outdoor educational garden with a mosaic mural to it.
Oh, wow.
And so we have an additional 4,000 square feet.
All right, always coming up with cool stuff.
Yes.
The National Museum of Puerto Rican Arts and Culture, again, they've got that 3 Generations exhibit that's going on right now, 3 Generations Intertwined by Lace, and then also the Diasporic Collage, and then you can't forget the Barrio Arts Fest. And there you see the organization's website on the screen, nmprac.org, to get more info and for upcoming exhibits. Billy Ocasio, always nice to see you. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you, Lourdes. Thank you.